All right, we're here, Anaheim, WonderCon 2013. We are on the red carpet. Literally, the carpet is red. We're on the red carpet. Don't go over there. The carpet's red here. We are about to talk to a bunch of people, some voice actors, screenwriters, voice directors for Superman Unbound. We're here with Bob Goodman, the screenwriter for Superman Unbound.
Yes.
How does this story compare to the original? Did you have to change a lot to adapt it?
So the original story was great. Sort of the biggest thing that I had to do was just make it longer. It's kind of a short story on the page. And a movie just kind of, when Alan Burnett called me, he just said, we need more stuff to fill up the time. And so for me, that was an opportunity to, explore some things a little bit deeper, to explore some themes, to find more thematic tie-ins between what's going on with Superman and Brainiac, with Brainiac's character and his own psychological issues, and what Superman's issues are with Lois. Do some new interesting stuff with Superman / Clark and Lois's relationship. Some stuff with Kara. Really explore Superman's sort of lack of knowledge of what it was like on Krypton and how that's kind of a thing that he wishes he knew more about, and give him an opportunity in this movie to see a little bit of what life on Krypton would have been like. So that was the places where I found kind of new nooks and crannies to explore while staying true to Jeff's movie and honoring his intent.
Now, when you were casting this, did you have a certain voice in mind? Did you, have to listen to a bunch of people?
A bunch of us came up, as we always do. It's a committee of people who come up with ideas. But the truth was, we had wanted to work with Matt Bomer for a while. We had wanted to work with Molly Quinn. I had worked with Molly already and loved her. John Noble I had met and asked him if he wanted to ever come and play on one of these movies, and he said yes. And then I looked for a role for him, and it was like, oh, Brainiac, that would be perfect for John. I need a wonderful actor, and he was brilliant. Wait till you see. So you basically, it really is a bunch of people putting together a list of people, a wish list, and a lot of our wishes come true.
Now, with each project you work on, does it get easier to have like a certain voice in mind? Like when you see the script or something, like what you're looking for?
Every once in a while a name will pop into my mind when I'm reading a script, but the truth is I keep a list of actors that I want to work with. And so I'll read a script and then I'll go through that list and go, now, who on this list would fit any of these roles and would be appropriate for these roles? And then I go out to agents, say, I'm going to cast this. Who do you have that would like to come and play? And then we all get together and come up with ideas.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. Enjoy the movie.
All right, we're here with Matt Bomer, the voice of Superman.
Correct.
So there's been many interpretations, live action, animated. Were there any in particular that you kind of gravitated towards?
Well, I've been a fan of all of them, to be honest with you. And so, growing up as a kid, this character was so iconic to me, as I'm sure he was to you and everybody else. Inevitably, you have all those voices from all the movies and the TV shows and the cartoons in the back of your head. But at the same time, I wanted to focus on the movie at hand and really give the director what he wanted for this particular incarnation.
When you approach your lines, did they give you any guidance, like we want you to do it like this, or was it all like your interpretation of Superman?
It was a mix of both, this is the first voiceover acting gig that I'd ever done, so it's a great role to cut my teeth on, but I was really learning on the fly, and so there were things they gave me a lot of guidance on, there were things they kept as is, and I had the most fun with the action stuff. I was getting into it, man. They were like, settle down in there, okay? But it was great. It was a blast.
All right, well, hopefully we'll hear you in other superhero projects.
I hope so, man. I had a great time. I hope you enjoy the movie.
Thanks a lot. Okay, we're talking to Molly Quinn, the voice of Supergirl. What was your approach to this character?
Just reading all the comics that I could and watching the movies and seeing everyone's different takes on Supergirl, and then really just mishmashing and coming up with my own character, and that's what I like. So what you see is my interpretation of Supergirl, because it's difficult to capture what you see in the comic because she is written so strong and so just spicy, but I tried to bring as much as that as I could to our film, so I hope that worked.
Okay, so we all know Supergirl could kick Superman's butt. What edge does she have over him?
Oh, just strength. I mean, she's willful, and I think she's not afraid to try things. I think Superman, just like most adults, they get into a position where they just get used to doing something, over and over, and it kind of becomes routine. She's just all over the place. She's trying everything. She'll do anything. If she was fighting Superman, she'd do anything to win. I mean, that's what she's going to do, and that's how she would win.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.